Get ready for the morning rush.
Quick wrap of your news and weather. We'll start with Chris Gilson.
Hey, we're waking up to fog in the eastern half of the state. Later on today, we'll have that chance for showers and thunderstorms across the central and western half of New Mexico, especially for the drive home from work. That's when you may need the rain gear later on today. Adam and Crystal.
Chris, thanks. Happening tonight, a vigil for an Albuquerque man who police say was intentionally run over. Police say this happened Monday night when 21-year-old Joseph Padilla was asked to leave after getting into a fight with 22-year-old Devon Martinez. APD says Padilla left but then came back. Police say he hit Martinez with his car, pinning him up against another vehicle. The candlelight vigil is scheduled for 6:30 on Martha Street.
New this morning, a dad's passionate rant on social media is getting a lot of attention.
I don't want to hear no excuses. You're out of excuses, New Mexico. You are out of excuses.
Father Fort Jamarcus James posted this rant on Facebook, calling New Mexicans out for leaving high school football stands, what he says nearly empty. James worries the lack of excitement in the stands will be felt on the field and could turn kids away from playing the sport at all. James is now organizing a mass showing for an upcoming game. He wants you to join. For details, we have a link along with the story on our website, KRQE.com.
On to this morning, prosecutors are trying to stop some testimony in the upcoming trial of Lily Garcia's suspected killer. They're worried the suspect, Tony Torres, will try to blame Lily's father, Alan Garcia, for causing the road rage murder last year. According to Torres, Garcia cut him off and tried to run him off the road. Prosecutors are trying to stop testimony from an expert that will say Torres fired shots because he was sufficiently provoked.
New at 6, no plea deal for a former Fort Lewis College football player accused of violent robbery. According to the Durango Herald, Maurice Anderson wants this case to go to a jury trial. Police say Anderson approached a customer at an ATM in April, shoved him, slashed him across the face, and stole his money. Prosecutors offered him a deal that would have given him 5 years in prison. He declined.
This state has released the names and pictures of the top 10 most wanted DWI absconders. Ramona Marin is on the run for a deadly drunk driving incident in San Juan County in 2008. The other fugitives include Dwayne John Wilson Kinlichey and Thomas Frank. This list is all part of an initiative started last year to find and arrest repeat drunk drivers who are skipping court and dodging their probation and parole officers.
On to news happening now. The Attorney General's office is warning businesses about thieves pretending to work for P&M. The fake employees are calling large and small businesses in Albuquerque and in Santa Fe, demanding payments and threatening to cut off electricity if they do not pay immediately. Officials warn all businesses should be on guard.
The first DSW in New Mexico is about to open up in Albuquerque. The shoe store announced it'll open its doors at the new Winrock Town Center next Friday. DSW says the store will have more than 21,000 pairs of shoes for men, women, and kids. It'll also sell bags, jewelry, and other accessories. DSW will join other stores that will soon open at Winrock, including Ulta Beauty, Nordstrom Rack, and TJ Maxx. Sarah?
The inaugural New Mexico True Fest kicks off this weekend. It's a showcase of all things grown, raised, and made right here in the land of enchantment. It all starts with a preview of the State Fair Carnival tonight, but True Fest kicks off tomorrow at noon. You'll see local artists, musicians, and food vendors. There will also be the Wine and Jazz Festival and Brew Fest going on at the same time. How you can get a special discount on Uber by attending True Fest coming up in the 5 Facts.
On to this now. As temperatures drop, the Albuquerque-Bernalillo County Water Utility Authority says you should water only 2 days a week now. They say usage this year has exceeded last year's by about 1 billion gallons. They believe it's because of less rainfall. Watering restrictions are in place until October 31st. That means no sprinklers between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Chris?
We'll have the chance for a few showers and thunderstorms later on today. The Metro Threat Index here in Albuquerque at a 3 for that chance for an isolated storm or two between 3 and 7 o'clock this evening for the drive home from work.
In Tropical Storm Hermine pummeled parts of Florida's panhandle with heavy rain and forceful winds shortly before making landfall as a Category 1 hurricane overnight. Hermine slashed the state's northern Gulf Coast with heavy rain and powerful wind, but it was downgraded when it made landfall. 51 counties are under a state of emergency this morning.
On to the race for the White House. Donald Trump standing by his stance on immigration despite backlash from some Hispanic conservatives. Yesterday, Trump vowed to stop apologizing for America 1 day after calling for the deportation of millions of undocumented immigrants and calling for a border wall with Mexico. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton will begin traveling on a larger campaign plane with her traveling press corps starting today.
Also happening today, Brock Turner is scheduled to leave jail. The former Stanford swimmer served 3 months of his 6-month sentence for raping an unconscious woman outside of a fraternity house in 2015. Turner is being released early under a law that gives inmates credit for time served. Turner's sentence was seen as too lenient in the eyes of many and drew national attention. Turner must now register as a sex offender for life.
San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick is getting some support in his protest of the national anthem. During a preseason game in San Diego last night, the 28-year-old was joined by teammate Eric Reed as he got down on one knee during the Star-Spangled Banner. During the last game, he sat during the anthem. Kaepernick, who started the protest in response to racial injustice, was heavily booed as he took the field.
Many people may be getting an early start on Labor Day weekend today and hitting the road. Labor Day weekend is one of the busiest travel weekends of the year. According to the Oil Price Information Service, 400 million gallons of gas will be bought every day over the long weekend. You may actually save some cash, though, if you're traveling. AAA says drivers paid 27 cents more last year per gallon than they're going to spend this year.
How about a check on your morning drive? Take a look at our traffic map now. It's all moving along great this morning. No major incidents to tell you about. We'll let you know if something does pop up. Adam?
And a Highland High School student has gone viral again, this time with the help of some classmates and teachers. This video by 15-year-old Xavier Thompson was filmed at Highland High School. So far, his new video has been viewed 88,000 times on Facebook.
Now the UNM Lobos now celebrating a big win over South Dakota in the season home opener in the first play from scrimmage. Ariane Gibson ran 75 yards for the touchdown. UNM would go on to win 48-21. The Lobos now prepare to play the New Mexico State Aggies next Saturday in Las Cruces. The game kicks off at 6 o'clock.
And the annual burning of Zozobra gets underway in less than 12 hours now. Tonight marks the 92nd annual burning of Zozobra. Festivities kick off this afternoon starting at 3. The burn starts at 9:30 tonight. This year there'll be a special Holocaust memorial included. General admission tickets are still on sale this morning. Cost $10. For more on the event, open the KRQE News app or go to our website, krqe.com.
He is so massive. If you've never been out there, you should go at least once.
I believe it. Wow, it's a neat event. All right.
All right, it's time for the 5 facts you need to know this morning.
Start at number 5. We've been talking about the first ever New Mexico True Fest. It starts this weekend. Nearly 150 businesses from across the state will be there. That does include local artists, musicians, food vendors. The new festival kicks off tomorrow at Expo New Mexico. For those planning to drink at the festival, Uber is doing a special promotion. There'll also be a free bike valet service.
On to number 4 this morning. A local dad is calling out all New Mexicans for the lack of support he says he sees at high school football games. Jamarcus James says it's something that he's seen for 4 years in the metro, and recently he went to the La Cueva-Cibola game and says what he saw what he calls a dismal attendance. He's now organizing a mass showing to an upcoming game. He's trying to get a couple hundred people to commit going to the game, regardless of if they know a player or not. And on that day, the mob will show up and surprise the players.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
At number 3, if you are headed out to the high school football games tonight, you may want to take along the rain gear for that chance for rain later on today, especially in the central and western half of the state. Here in Albuquerque, we'll have highs into low to mid 80s.
And at number 2 this morning, a local criminal defense attorney will be looking for his own attorney. 48-year-old Patrick Martinez is now facing felony charges, accused of groping his teen babysitter and then trying to pay her off. Court documents say Martinez touched her bare chest and bottom, then gave her $100 for a babysitting job that typically paid $40. And number 1 this morning, a very emotional night as the community came together again for another young life cut too short. This morning, friends of murdered 11-year-old Nee Nguyen and her mother are asking for your help. Those friends are now trying to arrange for Nee's 19-year-old brother and grandmother to travel here from Vietnam to say their final goodbyes. There is a GoFundMe page set up. If you'd like details, go to our links section on our website, krqe.com.
Okay, so there's a lot more coming up on KRQ this morning. We're talking about backpack safety. We'll see you on the other side.